are now watching Water Me Sis.
Welcome to Water Me Sis Live. I'm your girl, JALEAH.
I'm DREA, the social butterfly.
And I'm Taylor, but y'all can call me Tay.
And this is an episode of Botanical Talk.
Talk.
We're just having a good time today, talking about a lot of topics. We're going back in the basket. We got some questions from random people. We got questions that were just put in there just by me, randomly, honestly. So what we're doing today, we did want to mention JALEAH is the creator of Water Me Sis. Hey, boo. She's in the comments, and she'll be tapping in, hopefully.
Yes.
And we did want to let y'all know that this is a platform for women. And fellas, we know that you were tapping in, and we thank you. We thank everyone who is actually watching our show and tuning in every Sunday. And we want you to go ahead and tap into the comments, please. We're going to read your comments. We want you to tap in. What we're doing today, anybody, you want to explain, or do you want me to explain?
Sure, I will. We have, I can say, speaking for us, we've really been trying to get in tune with ourselves and just, trying to do our affirmations daily because they really do help. And we just thought about a cool idea to where we can write our affirmations on this cup because, a cup you drink out of it. Mm-hmm. So you want to make sure that you're consuming good things. And then the stuff that we want to be out of our life or negative things, we're going to write on this plate so we can break it later.
Yes.
Just to get rid of it. We just thought it'll just be something fun for us to do, especially because we've all been,
focusing on trying to get it right. And I think that's what women, that's what we need to do. Focus in. We need to focus in, get it right. You know what I mean?
Get it right. Get it tight.
Yes.
Get it right. Get it right. Get it right.
That's what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So we can't forget about us, especially because in our group on Sundays, it is Selfish Sunday.
Yes.
Right? So it is about we definitely encourage us, loving us, getting to know us, because we don't. At the end of the day, we want a lot of things in life. We definitely want to be with someone, but we don't want to forget about ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Yep, self-care is the best care.
Yes. Who's going to get us through the day every day? Mm-hmm. Me. I put it all on my back and I go, Mm-hmm. So we got to take care of ourselves. We need a time to have a downtime. I remember I never used to buy myself. I would never go shopping besides for my birthday once a year, and that's a problem.
That's a long
time to have the same wardrobe, It's just
and that's true.
Being I'm picky, but still, you need to be able to sit down and just enjoy your own company, go out.
I need to do that more.
Have you ever went and just ate by yourself?
I don't really do that. When I hear that you do that, I be like, man, I think that I should do that more. Yeah. Just go and sit by myself. I have done it. Mm-hmm. I've definitely done it, but it just seemed really awkward to me. I felt like everybody was just right.
And the way it's are you waiting on someone?
Yeah, exactly. How many times exactly?
And how many times
do you need a minute, sis?
Right. No, hold on.
I'm ready to order.
But you go up there and she'd be like, how many? And you'd be like, one. And she's like, okay. Just one. It's cool. So they make it awkward from the beginning, and then you're just sitting there and people are looking at you, so you're just trying to be all up in your phone, but
honestly, I be going to look at people. No, I'm just joking. People watching's hilarious, but more than anything, I just when you're by yourself, you have to enjoy your own company. At the end of the day, I have to love myself when I go to bed. I have to look at myself every single day. Like, I want to make sure I'm happy with that person. And sometimes it is uncomfortable. Like, it definitely can be uncomfortable, but hey, whatever. Like, they're uncomfortable. It's because they're uncomfortable. I'm comfortable myself.
Right.
Like, you just don't know what's going on with me. But I bring this light, I bring this energy, and you're like, oh, what's that? Ugh. You just gotta look. You can't help but to look.
Right. Now, yeah, that's true. That's true. So I gotta stop like thinking like, okay, everybody's looking at me and just enjoy my food because I like to eat some good food, okay?
Yeah.
Like for real. So I do need to basically do what I do, baby. And do me.
It's very important.
Yes.
What's the last self-care thing that y'all did?
Took a bath. Just a nice bubble bath.
Nice. Okay. I mean, I would just have to say, if it was like the last thing, I just went and got my nails done. Yeah. You know, like that was something that I definitely did for myself.
Simple choice.
Just.
What about you, Tay?
I took a little bit of a trip. Like I tried to go on a little solo trip to just do it for one time. And I have a friend out in Atlanta. Like she lives out there, so I met up with her when I didn't feel like I wanted to do certain things by myself. I went kayaking and zip lining with her.
You've been adventurous.
I know. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, shout out Nia Staggs. That's my girl. Like, she lives out there and she does. She works with music artists out there and things like that. She helps build people's like career and portfolio, which is really cool. So like we just went to random places. I was just like, oh, you know, like I don't know what I want to do. I just want to get out and do something. And she just took me to some couple places and I had a good time. Like Atlanta's cool. It was real dope. It was really, really dope. Like I want to see the music scene like out there, out here. But their club environment's a little weird though, because they just like stay in their sections, like how it is COVID. You know, you like say you get a section, you stay in your section. They don't turn up until their artists. You know, that artist that's in that section, like his music's on, they're getting lit and whatever. But like, that's the only thing that I didn't like. I'm like, I like to dance, but you know, COVID, we're not dancing. You know what? Like
I went to JALEAH not too long ago, and
not even in your section.
It's like that. Like they walk you to where you're gonna sit. Like it's like you're standing here, like, right? Like all right, like you know, so. It's like you really are not going to be able to enjoy yourself unless you like just get you a section. Let's just do that because if you just walk in, it's going to be like that. But that's just a clubs in general, I think, because COVID. So. Yeah,
but before like that's how if that's their normal thing, and you only turn up then, like it's weird. It's definitely weird. I don't like it here. I don't like this COVID mess, anyways. So.
I know, really though.
I think we're going to be wearing masks for the rest of our lives.
I think so.
Like for real, like just period.
I think so. I think it's gonna be the new thing. So you better just get you some nice ones going.
You know what? I was watching a TV show and I was like, "Where are their masks?" I was thinking that I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like this is a movie or this is a show. But I was thinking like, "Where are their masks?" I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like, is this the new norm? Like, oh Lord, crazy. Right?
I know. Yeah. That is crazy.
Well, I don't know, because small towns don't have to wear them. So, or they don't, because they don't have no number. They don't have COVID numbers. They don't have it in their spaces. So, I don't know. Like, I think what they're going to try to get people to take multiple vaccines, and this turns into the flu vaccine or something until they figure it out like polio, I guess. I don't know, like all these other things. Like, we took all these shots up until now, and it still is nerve-wracking. I will say that it's nerve-wracking because I was a kid and now I'm an adult and I'm trying to understand what's going on. Right. So it's, I don't know, man, but you know.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, coronavirus. It is real.
Definitely.
Do y'all want to get started with this little game we got?
Oh, of course. We definitely want to let y'all know we got a little game going. We're going to dip into this basket. We got some questions, like we said, from random people, and that's how we're gonna get this conversation started. So definitely type it to the comments because we definitely want to see how you feel too. Who's gonna go first?
All right. No, go ahead. You appreciate it. Go ahead.
They was all making me nervous about it. So. And Heidi Russell on Facebook, it says, yes, can't pour with an empty cup. Gotta take care of you first, ladies.
Yes, Heidi. I love you, girl. Love you. That's my boo right there.
Thank you for tapping in. Thank you so much. A spicy one right off the back. I can already tell.
What does it say?
Who can take the eggplant up the ass? The ass.
Oh, definitely.
Who can?
Not me.
No, thank you.
Like, who's out here doing that though? Like, for real. Like, I'm talking about getting dick is different in the ass, but like, who's actually putting an eggplant up the ass? Yes,
can you believe that? Like, it really, I think that people actually do that. It's on TV. They always put it in the ER stuff. Like,
what?
Random items, like come in with shit stuck up their ass. Like, I seen one, it was a whole like pool ball. Yes. The ball.
It's gonna suck it in.
It got stuck. That's what happened. That's why they had to take a trip to the ER. That's what I'm just saying. Like, I don't understand that. Just. I guess you just try to get creative because you ain't got the money to go out on the time.
Like, or why do people do the things that they do, like, for the thrill? So it's probably like, oh, let me see how this whole cup, this whole mug, let me put the bottom. Like, what?
Yeah, I think that people just got the whole emoji. We done made the dick, the eggplant emoji, in one place, and maybe I don't know.
Eggplants come in a lot of various sizes. But when I think eggplant, I think the big, huge, fat one. Right. I'm like, I know. That's why I look at that like, oh my god. Like,
so no, why? It's not okay.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Your turn. Go ahead.
And then Raina, I think that's, sorry, forgive me if I say it wrong. Raina Morden. She says, not I, people do. You would be surprised what I hear that comes through the ER. And then she's like, yes.
So she already knows. Like,
one of your
it's real.
Yeah, the craziest.
Give us a
shit
instance. We wanna hear a story.
Yes. Love you too, Raina. Was it my turn?
Oh no, this was my turn.
Oh.
If your best friend fell in love with one of your sex partners, do you tell him or her? Ooh, sorry, that made me
I have a best friend.
Okay.
And I fall in love with someone that she's fucked before. Am I going to tell her?
Yeah, like, oh, okay.
It's your question. I'm like,
okay. I would want to tell her. Wait. Okay. Well, okay. So this is the question. I would have to have a question with a question, because see, if I'm best friends with someone and we cool with us messing with the same, like partner like that, then that's cool. But so I done fell in love.
I guess with your best friend,
Hold on.
Your best friend.
Now I'm confused
partner.
on the question.
Okay. So my best friend had a partner, sex partner, and now I done fell in love with her sex partner.
Do you tell her?
Do I tell her? Of course. Yeah. I'm going to tell her.
Yeah. I just would think.
I don't know why I just made that question so difficult.
Well, I can see. Maybe just
the way
just how it was written, but okay. But you can see how what? Sorry.
That's okay. I really did lose my train of thought like for 2 seconds. I really did.
Well,
but yeah, definitely tell her for sure.
Okay.
Because if it's your best friend, you should feel comfortable to tell them anything. Like, it's honesty. And I mean, I feel like it would turn out 10 times worse if she found out
at the way.
Yeah. There's questions with that too. Like, yeah, you might be in love, but are you acting on it? That's a whole different thing too. Because you might be feeling someone or like somebody, but because it's your best friend, you're like, no, I'm not gonna go that way. But I'm just secretly in love, maybe, but I ain't gonna touch that because my best friend already did that type of stuff.
Right. Now, if it's on that love, if you gonna act on it, then I think that you should definitely say something.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna act on it, then you better just keep that in your mind, sis. You better keep that over there. Right. Don't even bring it up, because that's just gonna start a whole problem. Like, oh, well, you're not even ready to act on that.
That's true. What you think, Tay?
I definitely feel like you should. Sorry, I started writing.
That's okay.
Like, you should definitely tell your friend, like, it's just proper, I guess. And you always have to go with girl code. I think a lot of people don't realize, like, there's girl code. There's just some situations, certain things that you have to say, and even if she wasn't your friend, and like, there's just girl code. We should have each other's backs if we're seeing some messy or something that's foul or something that we wouldn't be okay with happening to us. So, like, and love comes in all types of ways, and it's not. Now, when you said sex partner, when you said that, I was like, hold on. Like, I thought you were saying that the best friend was, like, used to be with that person, and he's been your sex partner, and that's why I got confused.
Yeah, me too. I was confused about that too. That's why.
But either way, you need to let the information be known. Like, as soon as something sounds funky or funny, like, girl code says, go ahead and get your sis right. I feel like if there's something, if a dude's being not cool, like, you've been talking to him for forever, and you just found out that they've been talking to each other, like, I would want somebody to tell me.
Yeah.
Like, well, dang, like, I thought, or sometimes, because, some people are just not looking for consistency, and some people are. So when something like that happens, like, you gotta say something.
Yeah.
See something, say something.
Period. And that's something too that you brought up with girl code, because I feel like we have this girl code, but niggas, they on a whole different thing. They the type to be like, oh, like, go here, bro. Like, see if you can have that type thing. Like, they don't, I feel like they don't really have, well, maybe, I don't know, but I think that they don't have a code. Like, it's not, they don't really be tripping on stuff like that. Like, they wouldn't mind their homeboy talking to somebody that they talk to. It's like, once they're done, they're done. It's just kind of like a kudos thing. Like, yeah, he was able to pull that too. Like, high five, bro, type thing, opposed to we're like, oh, man, girl, I used to talk to you back in 2001. You better not. Like, that type of stuff.
Right. So, girls, yeah, we do be on something different. We be like, girl, no. Like, I think that you should give it a minute, because I ain't done yet. I ain't, like, or whatever. But we could at least be honest. Like,
yeah, for real.
They don't be having attachments like we be having attachments.
Yeah, maybe that's what
exactly.
What if I didn't have an attachment? What if I didn't have an attachment? I'm like, girl, do your thing. Like, I had a friend who I had in college, like, well before she ever met him and stuff, and they started seeing each other, and it wasn't like, he wasn't the person for me, unfortunately. So they started seeing each other, like, some years later, and she was like, girl, and I didn't even talk to her. We didn't talk like that. Like, she still hit me up. Was like, girl, I started seeing so and so, and I was like, I hope you're happy. And look, they are married and they have a baby and they're happy. That was for them, So and I think that's beautiful. So I mean, and I'm not gonna be like, oh girl, no, like, like, why would I be that way? He was a nice person to me. Like, I didn't see, like, it just wasn't going to be him and I, obviously.
Right. That's the thing, though. It's like, do you have someone miss out on something that could be potentially be love for them just because y'all used to mess around? Y'all used to.
Right.
Like,
exactly. Used to. Like, and you saying, like, I can't because that was, like, years ago? Like, that's kind of petty.
I think that is petty.
But
it's all about maturity.
Yeah, it's a girl code, but it just depends on how close are you with your friend?
Right. That's true.
Like, what type of relationship do you have?
Yeah. Now, if I'm seeing you every day, like, you can't fall in love with my niggas. Like, that's not
right. Now that's weird. Like, like, you're basically like wanting what I have right now, and then like you just can't wait until it gets messed up, so you can just come through. Like, it didn't work out, so
the whole time. But there are females like that who be preying on your dude. Like, clearly they're not really your friend, but and if he puts the situation out there and she falls for it, then girl, you're done. You're done.
Right.
You're done.
To me, it's just a natural unattraction, I feel like, to my friends' dudes. If we're like super close, it's just like, ugh, like,
I don't like the same people you like. I don't like the same vibe you like. I hear like the things that they say about the people they like. I'm like, no, I definitely like this. I like it this way or whatever. So, and no, No, definitely not for it.
We got some comments on YouTube. Will Fill 'em Up says, nah, we don't care. If we done, he basically saying, like, they be done. Like,
We're done.
okay.
Pass it on to the
It
next.
says, he said, men are the prize. If we done, we's done. Skate. He was like, shoot. Oh.
Dang, you want to skate? Like, dang.
Yes. That's exactly what he said, but exactly. Like, they'd be like, okay, like, go on, bruh. But we kind of be like, well, it's fresh, but go ahead, girl.
But low key be like, yeah, she done talked to my nigga and did it.
No. Right, when you should just really be honest, ladies.
I didn't want
like,
to
if
talk
that's
to
your
my
friend, like, I know, it's like, it's just so kind of wrong how we just, sometimes women just can't feel like they can't be honest with their friends. But it just depends on how long y'all been friends.
Yeah, and if y'all are really friends.
Exactly.
I done wasted years with someone I thought was a friend and wasn't.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
We all been there, girl.
Yeah.
And all we really want is a good communication and honesty. Like, girl, like, can I have like somebody I could just talk to and be there and like, girl,
Down to earth. It's hard.
Yes.
It's hard to find people, and then when you do, or you feel like you do, you're like, I don't know, because this bitch fucked me up last time. I suck at keeping friendships. I want you to like me though, because I'm dope. I know you're dope.
I know.
It's difficult
is
for some reason, but it's always love there. Like, I mean, even with doing the Water My City and just trying to chat and say, hey, how you doing with somebody? It really breaks it down for me, because I'm like, I don't normally do this either. So I'm trying to put myself out there, and when you do, you're like, please don't mess it up.
exactly.
Like the last one did. Right.
Period. But I want to see what you can pull out of there.
But also, too, y'all, you have to be that person that you want to be as well, right?
And try to move forward.
Yeah.
Quit living in the past, living off of
So
what
you
you've
get
been through, and making the new people that come into your life suffer for that type shit that you've been through.
True. And it's hard. It's hard not to do that. And it is a process.
Yes. So my question says, would you date someone 7+ years older than you?
Oh,
Let's see. No, I wouldn't.
No?
Well, maybe. If he was fine, maybe.
okay, so
I feel like once you get over a certain age, though, it just doesn't seem as bad. Opposed to like if you're like 16 and like that type of gap. To me, it doesn't seem as bad. But,
right. I mean, it doesn't, like age is like really nothing but a number at times, and it's about the person. And I guess that's what I got.
Hold up, because I'm thinking about it now in my head. That's not even a lot. 7?
7+
Plus. Okay, 7. If it's 7 specifically,
7.
that's not.
Okay, yeah, like 7.
That's not, definitely would do that. But me being 26,
7.
would I date someone who's 60? Probably not.
I mean, like I'm saying, like it's not about looks or nothing like that, or it's about like a person and their energy. To me, after they turn a certain age, like, are you like, do you have like the energy of maybe a 35-year-old, like, are you gonna be like, you gonna be like, grandpa? Yeah, like, am I gonna have to like,
I'm not gonna worry about killing you while I'm riding?
Right, talk about
your heart okay?
coming on, right? Like that's a scary moment. Nah, but I'm not dealing with that. Right? On top of me. Like,
see, that's traumatizing.
That definitely is traumatizing. Like, yeah, don't nobody want to go through all of that. So, like, I mean, Yeah, do you got good knees? Do you got do I have to encourage you? Is it where's your level of, and it ain't about, and it's not even about sex, so let's put it out there. It is not about sex, but let's just keep it real, folks. It's important in a relationship, is it? Or is it not? Yes. What do y'all think? I mean, tap in, let us know. I mean, if somebody cannot perform in some area, are you going to really have a problem with that? And if you have a problem with it, what you going to do with it?
What you going to do? Yeah, that's fine. No. Okay, never mind. I'm sure somebody does. That was funny to them. Somebody does.
I'm just saying. We got some comments. Jaleesa is in the comments.
Hey, girl.
She said, I like them nice and seasoned. So, yes, age ain't nothing but a number.
Okay, okay, let's take the 7 years out of it. Let's say someone who is 60, 70 years old. Are you going to do that?
Compared to you. Yes, 60.
Your age. 60.
Okay. Dr. Sabi, I'm just saying. If he had a good heart. He was healthy. That's just.
Okay.
He was 90-something. He was 90-something years old. I'm just saying. I'm talking about healthy-wise. And I'm talking about
stamina.
He's stamina, energy.
Yeah, I mean, he can run. If he can run,
he was 90-something, and his wife was I 30-something. I thought, I don't know, he had him a young one. Quote me, somebody know, but yeah, Dr. Sabi, he definitely. Come on.
Okay.
He had a good. Okay. He could still, he was probably still out there with the kids and stuff. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Going to bed early, ain't got no energy. I gotta encourage you to come on. No. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's where the age. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not into older guys like that. I can't do the 60 years old.
60 is way out there, y'all. I felt 30 years.
I don't want nobody older than my dad. I'm just sorry.
Yeah.
I'm or even close. Even close in range, I'm good. I'm gonna keep it a little bit younger.
I know what she means. I like them a little seasoned too, but I just said not
seasoned,
that old.
But not season.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to put it except for the
past season. It was already flowered and fried. Past season.
Flowered and fried. And then you had to put it back in the fryer because
the air fryer to
warm it. To eat it. That's what we're talking about.
No.
Okay, it's your turn.
But also I would say I'm not sure. 60 is ridiculous. I'm not sure because maybe these older guys are looking good. I'm getting older, so are they looking better and better as we get older? Because I'm just curious. I don't know.
I mean, Jaleesa said Dr. Sabi can get it. She's crazy. And I don't even know if oh my gosh. I know. She was oh my goodness.
Man. Our page said share this sorry. Share the conversation.
But Majestic Black says, from my dating experience, I usually attract men that are 5 to 10 years older than me. Very rare I find someone my age, and when I do, I can't really relate. I mean, it's true, right? Because how they say is that our maturity level, we got to have somebody who kind of is older, to be on our level. Right. But
I'm definitely.
But I met some younger men that had some that were mature. So, I mean, all men are not immature. Some men had to grow up. You think that all younger? I mean, I see your face over here. You want to argue with me? Come on, talk to me.
No, I'm just saying, from my experience, not to put y'all kings down or nothing, like, but dealing with younger men, I feel like they're mature. And I do feel like, I mean, isn't it already studied, proven fact that, you know what I mean, that it takes them longer to kind of mature than women anyway? Like, they kind of do it later.
Yeah, that's basically what I was saying, that we kind of need someone that's like older to kind of like be on the level that we are. But like I said, I've met like younger men that are mature, but hey, like it's other people's experiences.
I haven't,
Oh, okay.
Like when it came to someone I was interested in dating or talking to, that was my age. It was like, that's why it didn't work for me. Not saying all men, just men that I tried to date. That's why I don't date men that are my age or would never date anyone younger than me. If that makes sense, to clean that up.
I don't. People younger than me, probably definitely not. Like, I'm already, probably not.
We ain't being no cougars, no.
Probably not.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been a cougar.
The same type of thing though, because I'm like, I don't want to dismiss anybody, but at the same time, like I have to be attracted to you. I have to think like you've got a good, interesting vibe and things like that. But I don't know. I'm still
right. I am a viber, so to me, it's like if you have a good vibe or whatever, and like our energy is good, it's like why not? Like age really isn't nothing but a number.
Age ain't nothing but a number. Raina says, I'm trying to be a cougar.
Yes, girl. My question is drums or flats? Absolutely flats. You're ridiculous if you say different.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell. Definitely all drums.
Well, I mean, when I was eating meat, it had to be like drumsticks for me. I
feel like flats are too difficult. I'm not the type of person. I don't like eating out of nooks and crannies and stuff.
Oh, they're not
so,
eating,
I mean, no, but I could do that.
I can thing in your mouth. And,
not every single time, but still. But then, like, still, if you eat it from the side, you still crack that first bone. You don't even have to. You just crack it out, and then you eat. It's more. It feels like I always felt like it had more meat.
That's true. Like
the drums sometimes be like dry, and I don't like eating the knuckles. I don't eat the like some people eat the whole chicken wing.
Yes,
and some people like, I don't eat the whole.
I'm just saying, if you gonna eat some chicken, don't leave that meat on that bone.
I mean,
it's just like you're wasting it. Do you see all of that meat? Like you better get to the gristle. Like if you gonna
people be chewing gristle like
I don't know about that. But if you actually really suck on the gristle, like that's where the flavor is. Like I'll just say it. Like
I can't. I'm a texture person. It's a no for me.
That's too funny.
Whose turn is it?
Will Philemon said that knuckle meat be juicy. Jaleesa said flats for me.
I hear everybody in here says drumsticks. Is Raina and then Devon, drumsticks. So.
Yes, team drumsticks.
Too funny.
Well, let's see what we got. Is it good? Is it good? It says, why do women make it so hard on men?
What?
Huh?
What does that mean?
Who makes it hard?
What? I know. Like, okay. Like, it goes back to, like, different episodes. Like, when I think of it, like, talking to the men that's been on the show before and stuff like that, and the type of stuff that they, like, would say. I'd be like, what kind of women are y'all dealing with? Right. You know, like, y'all must like drama. Like, what are y'all, like, attracting it? Like, or y'all like that?
Does it have to, like, you trying to blame it on somebody else, but it might just be you. That's making it hard on yourself, actually, honey.
Because of who you actually go for.
Oh,
yes. They do be attracted to a certain type. Like, I feel like they like low-key liking them toxic traits.
Exactly. I mean, I actually asked the guy, and he was like, yeah, you know, you want somebody that's gonna, like, yell at you a little bit, and you can argue it, and, you know, you can have that good, like, makeup sex later. Like, okay, like, we get it, y'all. Like, everybody gets it that the makeup sex is, like, great, right? Like, I've had some good makeup sex, you know, back in the day. But ain't nobody trying to argue so I could get some sex. Like,
You don't have to argue to get some sex.
right. So,
And if
how
you're just
about...
looking for that aggression, still get that when y'all ain't fighting too.
So, obviously, this was a question from a man. Why do women make it so hard on men? So I mean, like, okay, so men, what do we make so hard? Like, what do we make it so hard for you? Like, we need to know. We need to elaborate. You know, we need to elaborate on that. Like, because we're not trying to make it hard for y'all. Like
I said, it's probably you just making it hard on yourself. Like, it might not be them. It might be you. Where's the common denominator, y'all? But
very true.
I don't know. Maybe you like it to be a little hard. Who knows? Maybe.
Some men like that. But
is finances important in a relationship? Do women want men to be a provider? I feel like finances are important in a relationship. I feel like now is a new day and age. So as far as just the man being the provider, I don't really think like it's like a requirement. Like I'm a very independent woman, so I'm not just expecting you to just take care of everything. But it is important that we both have something established. Or if not, we're helping each other work towards getting to that, you know, because it's not like, if you don't got it, then we just gonna break up, you know, type shit. No, I'm gonna hold you down until you get back on your feet.
right.
But you ain't about to just live up off me though.
Right, man. And I think that to answer that question, I think it's important. I think that it's probably like a strain on a relationship when like one person is just not like giving that other like 100%, like, because in a relationship it's 100 and 100. You know what I mean? Like, so when one person is down, like that's when it starts to get stressful. But like at the same time, it's like if both of y'all is straight, like then y'all know that y'all are good. So I definitely like a man to like say that he's gonna be the provider, but like I'm independent. You know, like I want to be able to have everything on my own. So like I don't have to have like, I just want you to be able to see what I don't have maybe and get it for me. You know, like I'm not going to require that. Like, but can you see what I don't got? Help me out. You know what I mean? But new age, it is like 2021 and we already know living in Colorado, it's very expensive, and so you got to definitely put in your weight. So it's okay. Like I'll put in like my half. Like it's cool. We got to pay these bills.
I think it's just a good feeling to at least know that he can be the provider. You know,
and be like, hey, babe, no, I got this and this. Like okay.
It feels nice, but you don't. I just feel like you shouldn't have any type of expectations. Like if you hold your own, you hold your own, and. Or, you know, whatever you bring to the table is what you bring to the table. So, you know, and like you said, I like that, you know, it's about really, if you're with somebody, you want to help build them. So it's gotta, sometimes I got 20 and you got 80 and vice versa. Because, you know, relationships aren't 100. It's not 50-50. It's two people being at 100, you know, so.
Yeah, but we gotta just stop beating up. Like, you know, bashing men for just not. I seen this video. It was I think it was B. Simone. She was saying like how we have all these expectations, but we don't have that together ourselves. Like we want men who drive Benzes, but we got, you know, this kind of car. You know, like so it's like we gotta stop. You know. Bashing them for not having this or having that, like self-reflect. Like, you guys know shit together first.
Right, exactly. And like, you might not have something, but like, he got that. Like, and he might not have that, but you got that. Right. So like,
now we got that.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now we got that. Now we got that.
Okay, whose turn is it?
Oh, I guess it's mine. Would you give your husband a hall pass?
Ooh.
My husband, I don't have a
I'll give my husband a hall pass if I could get a hall pass.
Right. Where are we going? Where are we walking?
It's gotta be equal.
Where are we walking in this hall together?
But what's the difference between like a hall pass or like why not just a threesome? Like if you know
that could be the hall pass, though,
or is it because he wants to kind of go and do his own thing with someone else? I need to know the definition of what a hall pass is.
I just like,
no.
you want a hall pass?
She said
if
no.
you asking for a hall pass, I want a hall pass too.
Yeah, I need to know what that means.
Yeah, then like, what's the requirements?
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, if you just want to sleep with someone, why can't we just? We can't just
why
all
do you
sleep
want
together?
a hall pass? That's all I can just keep going back to. Like, I don't do it. I'm not enough. Why do you feel like you have to go? And I mean, like, that's fine if that's what you do, but you can't be with me if that's what you do. But I'm not married. I've never been married. I don't know the woes and the troubles, but I just feel like the sanctity of marriage should stay between you both. Like,
Exactly. And I'm speaking, and I'm not even married, so I don't even know. Maybe if I was married, like my answer would probably change.
Right,
and I would probably be like, oh, hell no, you don't need no.
Okay, what about boyfriend then? If it's just your boyfriend and he asks you, can I get the hall pass? Which we need to know what a hall pass actually.
Here, I'm about to.
Fellas, somebody, like, let us know, like, what is a hall pass? Like, does that mean you just going on a couple of dates, or is it like you going all the way? Like hall pass, like, oh, tonight we like going all in.
Right. This dictionary thing says permission given by your lover to fool around with another person outside your relationship. So when I think a hall pass, I'm thinking like this is somebody you want to spend time with. This isn't just like a one-time thing. Like this could be an ongoing thing. What if it's been going on the whole time and now I'm just finding out that that's what you want to do?
Exactly, and now I'm giving you permission to do
How many hall passes I gotta give you? You're gonna be asking for them every week and shit like that.
Yes. Is it gonna be like something that's gonna be like a big thing, or is it just a one-timer, or like, and that's what comes into women. Like we start to get to thinking, like, oh, okay, so what's really going on here? Like,
and like you said, if you get one, then I gotta get one too. Because how is this fair? Like, but then what if I don't want to use one? Like, I love you. You don't love me like I love you.
I know, right? And then, ladies, are y'all giving y'all's booze like hall passes? Like because you just love him that much, and you like, okay, because you just want him to be happy. Yeah. Like, what y'all doing, ladies? Like, tap in, let us know. Fellas, are y'all asking for a hall pass? I mean,
see, Raina, she said, then I want a hall pass too.
Period.
Yes. And to me, is a hall pass a one time to sleep with whoever you want, just one time thing. So.
That's what she said a hall pass is?
Yeah, that's what she says.
Just the one time.
She's like, if it's more than a one-time thing, then this shall be an open relationship. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's like you might as well just have an open relationship.
You might as well just go over there. Like, you might as well, it's better over there. Like, go.
I definitely feel
I'll just be like, well, we just might as well just go and just be with other people.
Just like in school, as soon as you open the door, you're going to do whatever you feel like you want to do. You're going to go to the bathroom, you're going to get some water, you're going to roam and peek in the classroom, mess with your friends. And a hall pass is an open door, I feel like. You're opening the door to something, so you got to be prepared for that if that's what you're going to get into.
Yeah, you better be ready.
If it is you, understand and make the boundaries and the rules. If it is you, don't catch yourself up and catch yourself caught slipping. And like you said, give a permission to something that's already been happening. So.
Dun, dun, dun. That's how it be, huh?
Isn't it your time?
Sure. I don't know.
But I got one.
No, I just did one. I just did a hall pass.
I don't think that was.
Let me see.
Yeah, that's nothing. It says, will you ever stop messing with your baby dad? Hashtag, will you ever stop messing with your baby dad?
So
I don't know. I don't have a baby dad.
I have a baby dad, and I feel like when it does come to your baby daddy, I'm just gonna be honest. It's different. Well, it kind of depends on what kind of baby daddy that you got, but I feel like they'll always be there because of they're your kid's father. Mm-hmm. But if you're in a relationship, you gotta be willing to let that go. But I feel like because they are your baby dad, they kind of feel like they have this kind of title to where they can kind of do certain stuff just cause come
in when they want, like when they please type of thing.
Mm-hmm. But stop messing with them. Yeah, if you're in a relationship, if you're gonna move on, you gotta move on. You can't still keep your baby daddy. I'm not gonna do that, but I do feel like because you have kids with someone, they do have to have a certain respect when it comes to whoever else that you're dating, because they are the father of your child, and they're never gonna go away, especially if they're an active parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, they will always be around. Mm-hmm. But romantically, hell no. You can't be doing all that if you're trying to be in a relationship with somebody else.
Yes, and your partner needs to know that's clear. Like, there's clearly nothing going on with the situation. So, I don't have no children, but I just see myself like, if I'm done with the situation, I'm done with it. But maybe there are those moments where y'all are both not with anybody, not taking anyone seriously, and like might want to take the opportunity to
dibble and dabble,
or maybe like think about trying. Yeah, because it's familiar.
Yeah.
Familiar dick. I have to say it. But I don't know. I don't know. But I feel like I would want to move on. Like, if I don't want to be with you and you don't want to be with me to have our family, and then I don't want to be with you. Like, you clearly have shown, like, why. And I don't want to be with you. And I don't want to feel like we keep trying, like, because then you're making it weird for my baby and you're making it weird for me. And, women, they say we're more emotional creatures and stuff like that and whole different type of attachments. But I just feel like if you're going to cut that tie, just cut it loose.
Yeah. That's how I be doing. I be cutting that thing.
Cut it.
Period. Cut it out. What we got?
Did you see some of these comments?
So we did want to just remind everybody what we're doing. If you just tapped in,
yes,
we got our affirmation mugs. We supposed to be writing, but we have some spicy talk.
I'm over here writing.
I got some stuff done, but I guess I'm the only one procrastinating. And so we writing our affirmations on our mugs, because what we gonna do is we gonna drink it. We gonna speak life into us, and we're gonna drink all of our affirmations and everything that we want in our life into our bodies. Mm-hmm. And then we are writing what we want to get rid of on our plates.
Yep.
And we're going to break it later. We're just
releasing that. We get rid of all that negative stuff.
And then we got a little game going to keep the conversation going. We got some spicy questions and stuff from like random people, that put some questions in here, and so we getting it popping. What you get?
And then too, like anything that y'all want us to talk about, if y'all have questions, like definitely don't hesitate to inbox one of us, or if you're in Water Me Sis, to post it, because we do this for y'all, Exactly. So whatever y'all want to see, what y'all want us to talk about. Yes. Let us know.
Exactly.
So the question I have is, could you ever take a shit in front of your man?
Oh,
yes.
Okay. So
we have to be comfortable enough to that. I'm uncomfortable. I was kind of like, dang, babe, like, excuse me, but I don't think that it should be something that you just don't do in front of your man, because, like,
I agree, because you got to get, like, super comfortable. Like, if that's going to be your man. Like, I've definitely took a shit in front of one of my exes, before. But, like, now, like, I don't know. I think that I would just be nervous at first. Like, like
how do you ease into that?
Yeah, how do you
it starts by flirting.
Exactly. Like, I'm sorry.
They normally don't say anything.
It do not stink.
Like, it's so like
in my situations where I shit in front of my dude is they were busting in on me. Like, can you excuse me?
Exactly.
Like, I literally have to sneak away from you so I can use the bathroom, and now you're here busting in on me, and now I can't even finish, and now I'm annoyed because I need these bowel movements.
Yeah, your privacy. It's not something that I'm just gonna want to do in front of you. I think that's just a respectful thing. Is for you to shit in private anyway. But it's like if you got to get in the shower, you got something to do. You got to come in and grab something. All right, do that.
Exactly.
Excuse me. You know.
That's what it is. Like, sorry. Like,
I mean, once you get like comfortable
sitting
like that, you
on the counter just talking to me and shit. Like, while I'm trying to take a shit.
I mean, like,
no, that's just come on now.
if you got something to talk about, like, okay, like I'm cool with that. Like,
Just
as long as it's like, yeah,
like I said, he stanky.
Well, no, not just
He's with there
scrolling. Like if we having a conversation real quick, like, are we, chopping it up?
So you
like,
can do that. Have a whole conversation with somebody while you're trying to boo boo.
I actually can. I mean, I've done it. I've done it. I've touched it. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, when you're doing that, you want your alone time, right? Yeah. Like, duh. But like I said, if you want to talk about something, like, that's cool because we're comfortable enough that I can do that.
I think it's too different for me because, like, I feel like the bathroom is, like, really the only alone time I have. So it's very sacred to me. So, like, someone coming in there while I'm trying to do anything, shower, use the bathroom, it just annoys me. And I think it's just because, when you have kids and stuff, it's like you don't get alone time. Like, shit, I can barely even do that. His fingers under the... So,
like that picture.
Or they handing you juice in the shower. Yeah, it's very sacred to me. So, like, just in general.
Yeah, you need to... some things you just gotta do alone, y'all. My one says, do guys with big dicks get away with more? Give an example.
Answer the question.
In my situation, yes. He was just, but the thing is, like, he wasn't, he just got so many passes. Like, oh, well, but, like we were talking about earlier, the makeup. Like, the makeup sex is always like, oh, well, maybe he's not ain't shit this whole time. He's really ain't shit, shorty. And it's sad because you worry about, well, might not find another one like this that makes me feel this way, and it makes it a little difficult. I've had an experience where I felt like they had I gave them too many passes, like and it was just like because it was good. I just enjoyed being with them, and that doesn't seal nobody's deals. So it didn't work, y'all.
Just that it didn't work.
To answer that question, I can't say. I can't really say because to me, it's not like the size that like really matters to me. It's like what can you do with what you got? Like because I've definitely had like a small dick, but can he know how to work it?
That's what I'm saying. All big dick ain't good dick.
Exactly.
Now, do good dick get away with a lot of stuff? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do good dick get away with stuff?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
I mean, like, just because it's big, exactly.
Like I said, my situation was big and it was good, so it's
okay.
That was my
I think it was a good
so it was probably good.
Yeah. So
thank you for clarifying.
It gotta be good. It gotta be good.
Anyone that got some good sex is just like.
You can have whatever you like.
Oh man, y'all gotta listen to Jasmine Sullivan.
Oh man, we gonna tell them. We telling them all of the good news. How we be sitting there thinking like,
all I gotta do is fuck real good, and she gonna let me try her hard, and she's
you don't even know what that
broke niggas. Yeah,
you don't even know what that
that's
means.
what they think, right? Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have her whip. I'm gonna be I got
that's
her.
What happens though.
Give her that good D. Give her eat her pussy like really good.
It happens
telling you, we be falling for it.
Man, I fell for it.
Yeah.
I fell for it before.
You know,
But when I was a child, I did childish things. So that's in the past, and we moved on. We excel and grow from our experiences. So.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to put that on one of the negative things. I need to like,
Negative things we need to get rid of. But back to the you know, the question with the can you basically poop in front of your partner? Jaleesa says, I've been to that comfort level before. It's not a big deal. Just courtesy flush.
courtesy. Right, you can at least do that, huh? Right, don't just have that shit
like,
just sitting in the toilet.
Where I could just
Courtesy flush. Funny.
So
I got some comments too.
Okay,
So Rada says, Baha, so she's laughing. She says, of course. She said, if your stomach bubble, you got to do what you got to do. She said, but definitely don't talk to me while I'm pooping. LOL, awkward.
That is so funny. Well, all right, guys. We definitely want to take a quick break.
Yes.
We thank you, our network, for what you do, and we will be right back.
Stay tuned. Everything. Well, so
right here.
what about this screen here? You want to start putting it out?
Big and good dick is not good either.
It's still on?
Well, what about the next question?
Okay.
Okay, we're not going to take a break, and we're going to just keep it going.
Yes, we'll keep it going. Okay, is it my turn? All right. If a woman hits and quits it, is she a hoe?
That's your question.
What does it say?
If a woman hits and quits it, is she a hoe?
Nah, because y'all niggas ain't hoes when y'all tooted booted. Right? Are y'all hoes? Y'all hoes when y'all tooted boot? Like, so we ain't hoes.
Harder though, like y'all do it all the time.
Exactly.
But when I'm just trying to come in there, and just, you know, be in and out like a robbery.
Yes. I don't want nobody to know I was here.
Exactly. Like, why do niggas get it like all like mixed up? Like they be trying to act like they don't be in their feelings, but like y'all do the same thing, and then like y'all are super mad that girls are starting to do the same thing that y'all do. Like we basically got comfortable with what y'all was serving all of this time. And then, like, now, all of a sudden, y'all want relationships, and y'all want, like, to, you know, cuff you, cuff us up.
I was so mad.
Have some babies. You know, you want marriage. You want, like, all of that. When y'all was tooting and booting it. And then now, like, we
Y'all created the monsters. Y'all created them, you know? And now we out here doing it. Now they
Salty, yes.
So, fellas, are we hoes? Because we just want to toot and boot?
right. Are you okay with her just coming in, you know?
Sliding in,
Yeah.
sliding out.
And then she come ride you and go
Or
on.
are y'all trying to like cuff? Like, are y'all mad because she was thinking that that's what you wanted the whole time? Because that's what we've been thinking, right?
Yeah.
That's what they've been on.
That's what you want.
Like,
you got what
so-
you want. So now I'm about to deputy skippity. And
Yeah.
now they're like, no, but I wanted you to cuddle. Like,
Oh,
no,
I
thank
didn't
you.
know niggas
I have
cuddle
things-
anymore.
I have things to do, honey. I have to go to work.
That's funny.
Oh man.
Like, I got a piece of meat.
I like when I hear that.
really?
That's funny.
That'd be the main
Right,
line.
steaks.
Right.
What? It's funny how things
Oh my, how things have
switchity
changed.
switch. How things switch up. But we are going to try this break one more time because we want y'all to see the other shows that definitely come on and support them. So we're going to try this one more time and take a break.
Stay tuned.
What up, world? I'm Hillary. This is your girl, Sade. Smooth operator. Hey, it is the F Effect, where we talking all things football, little foolery, and fashion, of course. Of course, style. Hey, check us out every Friday, 8 p.m. right here on our network. Got the knees on. Get the knees.
Yes, DJ K-Tone, DJ Squizzy Taylor. Make sure you check us out every Sunday. Digital Online Showcase on the R Network. That's AHRR Network. Follow, share, tag somebody.
You dig? Tune in. Yeah.
I'm M. Goodnight.
And this is Robbie the Rocket, and this is Game Point Sports. No fingerprints.
Yeah, where we talk sports with edge here on Game Point, and tune in on Tuesday for Tough Talk Tuesday.
And Fab Five Fridays around 5-ish. Yeah.
As always, it's your girl Nadia,
Breezy B.
And Plain Dane.
and this is UDIA, Youth Media UDIA.
Conversations for the youth, by the youth.
Airing Wednesdays at 7 p.m.
Make sure you guys come out and watch. Thanks.
Hey,
Peace.
My name is Haroon.
I'm John.
I'm Rashad.
And I'm Brandon.
Welcome to Kingdom Culture Godcast.
Where we talk about kingdom, the Torah, his people, and the land.
You can check us out every Friday on the R Network. We don't do this for the culture, we do it for the kingdom. Shalom.
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 Hey, welcome back to Water Me Sis Live. We are having some good girl talk. Okay? I mean, I'm just saying, we are writing our affirmations on our cups, and we are writing what we want to get rid of on our plates. Cause we don't want none of that bad energy and none of that in our lives no more. Okay. And then we got some spicy questions from like random people, men, women that tapped in and put some questions in here, and so we are answering them. And I'm telling you, they some good ones.
Yes.
I mean, like, ooh, making me like really vulnerable right now, like answering some stuff. But we have something from Yam.
Damn.
Young anonymous male, okay? It says, what does it mean to a woman about coming first?
About coming first.
So,
what does it mean?
So, like,
this,
so
you answer because it's your question.
Yeah.
Go first.
You have the answer first.
Okay. Well, listen, it's very important, Yam, for a woman to come first. I'm going to tell you why. Because it already takes a long time for when you actually penetrate for us to come, okay? So if you actually make us come first, then when you come, we're just gonna let you enjoy it the second time, okay? And it's gonna be great because you're not gonna be able, some might not be able to get you there in that penetration, moment. So it's probably best for you to go ahead and please her first, make sure that she comes, and then you just enjoy the rest of your time. Because if we come first, you gonna enjoy your time, baby. Okay? Period. Thank you. That's my answer.
Bravo.
Yes.
Do you have anything to second?
I'm just saying that. Nope. I second that. That was perfect. Yeah. Exactly right. Like we're gonna once you get us to where we need to be, we will absolutely take even better care of you. We'll be nicer to you. Actually, I'll be nicer to you if you can actually get there without you going first. But you said second time, so you gave them an opportunity to come first the first time. Because they couldn't get it out the way. They're so excited to see you and so excited for this opportunity. And then you come the second time. Because it sounded like you said to come the second time. I don't know if you meant after.
Me. I'm talking about you let her come first. And then he's going to be good after that, right? Yeah. Because he's going to come regardless. I think men, right? Do y'all come regardless? Let me know. Have y'all hit some and didn't come? Is it possible, men? Please let me know, because don't get me talking. But I'm just saying, I was just saying that I think it's important to make sure that she comes first. Yeah. Because it's hard for her to come sometimes off of just penetration and just your first reaction of sex. Yeah. A girl, it takes a girl a little bit longer to come. Yeah. So
to me, it's important because I think that women like to be with someone who's not selfish. When it's that area, someone who's more so a pleaser, to where he doesn't care if he doesn't come as long as you got yours type thing. Because sometimes that could happen, you know? You make sure that you straight.
And he was gay. Some men are pleasers.
Yes, and that's wonderful. Yeah. Give me a pleaser, because I usually be pleasing, so give me a pleaser.
Right. And if we're both pleasers, then
that's just wonderful. That's a balance. Yeah. Right there. That's what that sounds like to me. Mm-hmm. But so yes, it's important. So to that question, it is important, Yam, for your girl to come first. Mm-hmm. I appreciate you. She amen that. It's no. We not. I know we're not playing. We're not playing. Is it my turn? Yes. It's my turn. Okay. Well, I'm just picking one.
I'm about to overload this plate.
Look, I need to.
So has a traditional relationship changed in the 21st century? And can you get with the program or no? So have traditional relationships changed? Yeah, I think so. People are doing all kinds of stuff now. There's so many stuff just out now. You can just kind of be with anybody, and there's the poly and all, there's so many different terms I don't know. But yeah, a lot of that stuff wasn't, if they were doing it, it wasn't out there and just as accepted as it is now. And can I get with the program? Absolutely. What works for you works for you. Mm-hmm. Over there.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And everybody isn't following the traditional. Yeah.
The world is just non-traditional for sure now.
It really is.
And
everybody's just going with the flow.
They definitely promote it all really a lot.
Mm-hmm. But ladies, are y'all still wanting the traditional, or are y'all sticking with? Are y'all going with the flow?
I would like something more traditional.
You want traditional?
I would like something more traditional. I don't understand meeting people online. I can't see how you can build a connection like that over the internet. I don't go out and I give out my social media so you can be on my social media, but if I give you my number, I might be really trying to connect with you or something like that. But this whole, the way we go about it is odd. It's different in how people I don't know, I guess like in my mind I have a time limit to things, or like this is how, but I don't know, I guess you should, because it's kind of like, maybe that's my boundary, like, okay, well, if certain things don't happen, then I guess I know that this isn't serious or whatever, like if I'm talking non-traditional, but I'd like something more traditional.
I just at least yes, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
in that aspect, yes.
Still dating.
Women still want to be dated.
Yes,
we do.
Yes,
like
we
for
do.
real. And
we do.
We want to be romanced, okay?
Exactly.
We want to be romanced.
We like all of those memes that we kind of put up. Like, you gotta get it. Like,
and if you don't do it, another nigga will. Yeah, I bet you that. Y'all don't get with the program. Somebody else gonna come in and be taking her on dates, rose petals and stuff to the tub and all that. You gonna be sitting there with
kissing her feet, like rubbing her feet, like whatever. Like
y'all gonna be mad. So
you want somebody to really love on us, like really love on us, not no half-time, half-step in. Oh, I just want to see him for 2 seconds. Like no. And I'm not personally the type that I need to talk to you every moment all day, but you gotta hit me up every day. I gotta make sure, like, you gotta be on me. You gotta be on, like, at least say hi, good morning, good night. Like, at least hit me up. Like I said, I don't need to talk to you all day of every single day. Like, at least say, hey, like, I want you to know that you're thinking of me. Like, I know we're busy and stuff, but you got 2 seconds in the morning. I know you look at your phone while you're looking at your news and your updates and blah, blah, looking at everything from last night. Like,
I've heard how like that, but okay. If you say like that, like
that. Like that.
Jaleesa said in the comments, traditional relationships have changed. Yes, I will say, just mind your business. That's all.
Yeah.
Girl, do you see the next one?
Be worried about what they doing over there. And
she said, pulling up to smoke a blunt is not a date, fellas.
Period. Tell them again.
Pulling up to smoke a blunt is not a date.
Okay. We're not doing it. No, I don't want to smoke with you. I can smoke by.
I don't even smoke weed, so
I can smoke by myself.
I smoke weed, and I mean we can smoke because I like to smoke. Okay, that's cool. Like we can smoke, but like a date is a date.
Yeah.
Like you know, like come on, like don't be silly. Like y'all know what a date is.
Right. I wonder, do men still like to be dated? Do y'all? Are y'all in the comments out there? Like, do y'all want to be dated too? Y'all like going on dates? Like,
right? Like, do you want a girl? Like, can a girl like pick you up? Like, take you out on a date? Like,
are y'all doing that? Because that's not traditional as well.
What about like getting your inbox? Like, are you okay with that? Like, a girl getting in your inbox? Like, hey, like, what's up? What are you doing this weekend?
What if she's just like, you know how like guys be coming at girls and shit like in that way, like let me look, daddy, like that, or send the little shot basket emoji, like I'm shooting my shot type thing. Is that disrespectful? Is it aggressive? Do y'all not like that kind of thing?
I wonder.
Hopefully one of y'all, if y'all watching, will tap in.
Anybody?
Because we want to hear y'all's perspective.
Because like,
I don't
they
see
said that there's comments in the Facebook.
My thing's not.
Yes. So Raina says women are dominating nowadays. Yeah, we're dominating. Yeah.
Yes, we are.
I think that's true.
Well, I mean, you see how even like since the new presidency, with everything seems to be a lot more woman forward. You're seeing a lot more forward facing women roles in movies and shows, and like it's very much like empowering women specifically. So we are. I mean, there's more of us. There's more of us. We're the bigger audience.
Stepping out.
She also said more women are working and more men are staying home. And she said, I don't want to be loved on. I just want to be manhandled. I don't know, is that too much to ask?
Ooh.
Now, no, I don't think so. If that's what you like, that's what you like. So,
exactly.
Because some people don't want to do the mushy stuff. They think dating is like too cheesy or whatever. Like they don't like the romance. Like, no. Like,
exactly. Everybody is different. And so I definitely want to know about the fellas. Are y'all like just so hurt to where like some women like did y'all wrong and y'all just like, oh, like I ain't taking care of no women. I ain't taking no girls out on no dates. Y'all ain't getting my money. Like
maybe that's what it is.
And it's like, come
You gotta
on,
go
like,
Dutch. We gotta go Dutch. You pay after. You pay after.
Oh, I've definitely done that. I've done that. But it's just okay. This is what's wrong with Dutch. If you didn't know you was going Dutch at first.
Oh Lord.
She said so. How do you? I want to know how this happened.
Tell the story. I've got to tell the story.
Oh my God.
I would have been
so this dude hit me up. We had seen each other for a minute. He's like, let's go to the movies. I'm like, okay, like that's cool. Like, yeah, let's go. So I'll make this short. We go up there to the window and he go first. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, so I'm thinking he about to pay for it. And he like, can I get one to blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, I guess we was going Dutch. When you hit me up and asked me if I wanted to go, so, you know, like, you would think that he's saying he gonna pay for the movies. But, you know,
situation
but
like
see,
that where I actually
my
paid
dad
for the
has...
whole meal, and the nigga had the nerve to take my debit card and like put it in the thing like it was his kind of shit.
Oh,
like,
no.
Here you go.
Oh, yeah.
The audacity.
No.
That is not a date no more. We are friends, having a friend time. Might be an acquaintance in this situation. You didn't tell me ahead of time. No.
Right, that's all I was mad about. I wasn't even mad that I paid for the meal. Like,
no, I got it. I always make sure
I didn't know what she said.
Yeah.
Like, I know. Damn, I know. My treat.
But see, yeah, my dad always taught me though. My dad always taught me like, don't go nowhere without no money because like niggas will do you like that. So I was definitely prepared, and I was like, oh, I got myself. I could definitely pay for my own stuff. But whatever.
You better glad we're nice because you should have been like, well, I guess
it was just like this whole long excuse once the bill came. Like, it wasn't even that much. This whole excuse about how you had to do this. And I'm just like, okay, like I got it. Let me take care of it though. Don't be trying to grab my debit card off the table.
Now that's disrespectful.
But you paid for it,
right?
Like, I can handle the damn debit card. It's mine.
How disrespectful are you to even act like you pay?
Right. If I would have known we was paying for this, we would not have came here. First of all,
we got Will fill him up. He said, when everything in life seems so public, private encounters are what's sexy and feels exclusive. I think that goes back to what we were talking about before. It says, when everything in life seems so public, private encounters are what's sexy and feels exclusive.
Yeah, we're going back to the traditional, non-traditional.
Yeah, the non-traditional question there.
Okay.
That's what he's saying. And then Johnny Doe says, however, if I ask you on a date, I'm covering it because I asked you to go with me. Thank you. Right. I mean, he didn't have any home training, I guess. Really? Like, I don't know. I have no idea. But, I mean, I was straight regardless. I mean, I was getting in there. Mm-hmm. But, and he had the nerve, like... He had the nerve to go buy his ticket first, though. Like, if we was going Dutch, you could at least say ladies first, at least. But hey, at least I knew.
Yeah, he was letting
at least I knew. Yeah, I guess at that moment he was letting me know we going Dutch.
Right. Like, oh, let me get one. Like, damn.
Like, what it looked like if you had turned around and walked away, like, oh, well, I guess we're not going out no more. Not saying you could have.
Then, y'all, this is what killed me. This is what killed me at the end of the night, because then we saw the movie and then we went to, we went to a fast food restaurant, okay? And it was the first time for me, like, actually going there. So he went there and he knew everything on the dollar menu. Like, I did it. So he orders all of his stuff. His stuff comes up to like $4.27. Because, yes, he did it again. He goes up. It was Jack in the Box. And it was like the first time that I ever been there. So I was like, I didn't know. all of his stuff. He's like, can I get, it's 2 orders. I was like, okay. Well, now I know it's 2 orders. We going, well, at least he picked me up. At least I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Hey, I am grateful for that. I'm grateful for that. At least I did. But he asked me to go out. So I was just like, okay, look, whatever. Mm-hmm. His bill came to $4 or something cents. I didn't know about the menu. And I'm like, mine came out to $10. I'm like, what a night. He could have at least helped me out on the dollar menu.
Put you on. Right.
Put me on something. He did pick me up. So I was grateful for that.
Hey, so he provided the
transportation. Hey, at least I didn't have to pick him up, because then I would have really been mad. Right? I had to pick you up. We had to, that definitely wasn't a date. But I when somebody hits your inbox, you be thinking,
yeah, right. I got one. It says, I haven't read it because I haven't been ready to read it, but it says, "What's the best sexual experience you have ever had?" Oh man. This is why I haven't asked the question, because I've been thinking about it. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure, but I told y'all last time about my squirting experience. That was for the. And when this says sexual experience, I'm thinking like for the things that went on. That was really cool. But I don't know. I would say my favorite sexual experiences, or the pieces that would make my favorite, I guess, is the intimacy. Like I like to be touched, and I like to take my time. I'm not knowing. Like, you gonna have to talk about that. Yeah. Do something. Make me feel some type of way, because that is what actually gets me in an excited mood. It would be, the oral compensation. It would be, what are your skills? What are you good at that, we do together? So I'm being vague in general.
Yeah, exactly.
I want you to give me good head. I like I said, I want you to touch you. I want to have some foreplay, some good foreplay. Like, make me feel some type of way. Like, make me feel special. If you know how to, really try to figure me out and see what makes me get there, what makes me come, that is gonna be the best sexual experience for me. Like, you're changing it up. You're not doing the same old lame ass moves over and over or whatever. Like, you're changing it up, like making me, I forget what's going on. I kind of want to get lost in the sauce. Like, that is what's gonna cause a perfect and best experience for me. But like I said, there's only been bits and pieces, so I can't be like, oh yeah, the whole time was so great. Like, but the bits and pieces that I remember and I like I put them all together for my little
Oh, okay. So not one good one.
I feel like I haven't had one best. Yeah, I was like, I haven't had one good one. I've had pieces that I enjoyed. But there you go.
I'm not even going to explain mine, but I've had it makes me sing. But yeah, like, I've definitely had a great experience. Mm-hmm. Like one good experience. I had actually a couple of experiences. So there.
Ditto. I'm trying to sing. Okay.
Oh, exactly, girl. Ooh. I will tell you in private about it. Yeah. I'm gonna give you the details, girl. All of you. Okay. Can't tell the world, because then the world would know. And then
I would say, I guess, for a general question, just if you want to make it the best sexual experience for her, you need to take the time to learn her body. Mm-hmm. And that's just period. Yeah. And I think you kind of said that already.
Yeah, I was trying to take your time. I was being general, but like that, I want to be like, we have some.
We ain't about to be dropping names.
And I told you,
exactly. Like this one time
at
at band camp. That one time at band camp, when you like flip me, like no, we not getting into details like that. But we do got like we going back to the comments. We got Mr. DG said, if you ask me out, you better have some bread to take care of this extravagant night you got in mind. What?
Nigga.
I mean, hey,
whoever asks on the date is we're taking care of it.
Yeah, exactly. Period. Like, yeah.
Don't matter if it's a guy or a girl.
Yeah.
Are you mindful about what kind of date that they take you on? Like, I want to take you. Does it matter what kind of date?
To me, I love the little shit. Like, oh my God, like just sipping and painting.
Thank you.
Like your own bill picnic.
Yes.
That's
you,
the best.
Like you told me to come over. You cooked me a meal, and we got, like you got something set out, like with a couple of candles and like, like just like the simplest stuff. Like I think that guys just don't understand that. Like, even if you have like a couple of dollars, like you telling me you can't put your mind together to come up with something.
Yeah.
Like just something.
DIY date though things to me, they're just like, because it's just like the time, the effort that you put into it to just do it your own way. Like, we can go and be wine and dine and sit at a fancy restaurant, but like, he hung up these lights. He actually like took the time to do something. Like, that means a lot.
Yes, we just want to feel special at the end of the day. Like, I just want to know that you're thinking about me. That's always where it's gonna come back down to. Like, I want to be on your mind like you are on my mind. So, and I don't know, when does it come? Like, when you do your dates, are you doing anything special and cutesy and extravagant like that too? Like, are you, if you decide like, hey, I want to go out, like, let's go do something. And I like to do stuff. I'm adventurous. I like to go do stuff. So if I'm thinking about it, I'm trying to do something.
So you're saying, I think I know what you're saying. We need to step it up too when it comes to the dates. We going on a date. We need to do some extra shit too. Yeah. Because like if you know it's date night, go get you some lingerie. Go, you can't just expect him to razzle dazzle and then not. Is that what you're saying? Like, what are we doing as women that kind of like make them feel
special too?
Yeah, that's true. I think that we do be selfish a lot as far as the dating world. Like, because we want to be dated so much that we forget about the men and like. But like, do y'all want that? Like, do y'all want us to like?
Who y'all want girl to be in lingerie? What you mean?
I mean, of course, lingerie. I'm talking about like dates, like go out. Like I plan something. Like, babe, get dressed. Like get dressed. Like I'm coming. Like I'm coming through. Like.
Ooh, those are the best dates.
Yeah.
And they just be like, get dressed.
Yeah. Like
you don't know where you're going, what you're doing. Just get dressed. Get sexy. Like what?
Yeah. Like what am
I but also I think in the dating portion of a relationship too, it really like shows us how we want to treat you later, or how the things like this is how he loves. That's his gift. That's his love, right? That's how he loves. So I want to be able to do the same thing. We pay attention to that stuff so that when it starts getting bigger and things are getting more serious and more, like connected, I can start, I know what kind of things you're going to like too. And I want to be able to give those to you, just like you said, lingerie or even just going out or whatever small little special things that they like. Because men are important in the relationship too. Like you said, we're not necessarily selfish. We learned how to be wine to dine to taken care of. Not everybody has that same experience, but then also how did we learn how we're supposed to treat our men? And yes, we did. And whether it was our parents are still together and things like that. Like, but we did learn to an extent, but not as much as they're like supposed to, like, well, take care of the girl and you need to be a provider and blah blah blah. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the generation before kind of did just like teach us that I heard some dude say like that men, it was a comedy, and he was like, women have been taught to be like princesses, and that we're supposed to be taken care of and all of that. And it's like, but like, what are we doing for like our kings and stuff like that? Like, are we like being equal in the situation? Are we giving to them? You know, like, so ladies, we cannot forget about our kings. You know, like, we should put in some work, okay? We gonna put in some work, ladies.
Right.
Okay?
Yes, let's put in the work.
We gonna put in the work.
Yes.
I do have, it says, why are women's expectations so high?
Wait, didn't you just say that? No, just now.
I mean,
yeah, that
You just answered it, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
Mine says, do you mind your man having a sex toy? A pussy pocket.
Oh.
I'm just saying, we got all the toys and roses and shit. Why not?
Suckers.
Why not? Why not?
Oh, okay.
Okay. You're like, I'm like, why not? You're not saying no.
Oh, I'm not saying no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that let's spice it up with the toys. Yeah. You know, like it's like cool. As long as like I don't see you over there like
blow up dolls.
Blow up dolls.
Yeah. Like he got a whole name for her. Like this is Cynthia.
Oh, as long as it's Cynthia and it ain't Cynthia around the corner, we all right.
Did y'all see that? There's a video. There's like this whole little like thing.
Thank you. Shout out to all the babes on Water Mixes that be on there posting. Yeah. Definitely would love to see what y'all got to say, or in your thoughts for every day of the week. But that one,
that was Friday. So it was saying like, oh, like since y'all got the rose, this is what we got type shit, and it's like
it looked like a blender.
It looked like a blender. It was too powerful. I just felt like that. Hell no.
That would hurt him.
Like, okay, I'm sure they gotta put lubricant in it, but it was. Well, if they kicked it up to third speed, I was like, ain't no way. It was like a
suction.
A fifi. That's what they call it.
A fifi.
It's, I guess, a term in in jail that they do. They build little fake vaginas. Think of that more so on a electronic level. So it didn't look like a vagina, but it was definitely an area for their penis to go, and it does all the rotating, and sucking and moving and stuff like that.
So does he move it too, or he?
It looked like you had to move it. Yeah, look, you put it on there and it just like. But I'm telling you, it just looked like ribs on it. Like I'm like it
on a Tuesday, go ahead, baby, because baby mama out there.
I'm not feeling bad today. Here.
That's a little bit extreme, but they said the rose was extreme, so that was like.
Is it extreme?
The rose is extreme?
Yeah, like how
I'm curious.
Wait, are we talking about the?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all.
Yeah.
You got the rose!
I've been waiting.
I haven't used it, so I know, but it came. But so I'm gonna let y'all know what the hype is about, okay?
Because I heard it'll take you out if you use it.
Did y'all see that video? He walked in on his girl. She's laying there, wig on the floor. The rose is still vibrating on the dresser. Boner hit on the floor with porn going, and she just knocked out like he did her like that.
Oh man, I can't wait. Oh my gosh. Got me excited. Like, oh my goodness.
Is it quiet? It's supposed to be quiet?
I have put it on the charger, okay? I put it on the charger.
I'm just so excited. I want to, Until
next time. Until next time, I'm gonna let y'all know if it knocked me out. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all what the hype is about.
If it's good, then I'll tell everybody.
And there's 3 different.
And it better be good. It took so long. Right. Like I have never you know how Amazon be like, you not giving your money back. Thursday. Yeah, exactly. And you be ready to get your money back on stuff. Like no, it ain't came. But on that, I was like, no, it could take however long it wants. Like I want to see what the hype. Yeah, I'll be patient. I want to see what the hype is about.
I love that. That's so
yeah, so I'm gonna let y'all know. Like ladies, like whoever already has it, like let me know. Like ahead of time, right now. Stop into the comments. Am I about to be knocked? Or like what?
Just a self-fighter, guys.
That's seriously. Oh man.
Whatever. Okay.
Do you want to try one of those?
Okay. So basically, this is another game that we had. It's called the Inner Circle. So basically, Willow Smith came up with this, and it's like their red table. So this is kind of like getting to know each other. Like, we're about to get like kind of really vulnerable right now, like at the end of this segment, okay? Because we're about to like kind of like learn something about each other real quick. Okay. So go ahead, just pick one.
All right. Can I go first?
Yep.
What do you think my main love language is?
Is it touch? Maybe it would be touch. Like, or yeah.
Like I want someone to just touch on me all the time.
I think that you want someone to express their love to you.
Expressions.
Maybe. No?
Maybe.
No. You're both wrong.
Oh, dang.
I feel like, I don't know why, but I mean, it just is. It's to me, I need space. I feel like a lot of times in my relationships, I've been so overbearing and I just never been able to do my own thing. And it's just like, you know, like, I have a life too, you know, like, dang, like I got stuff I gotta do. So I need someone to be so secure in our relationship that you're not insecure to not give me space. You gotta hide me from daylight and shit. Like, no. I've dealt with that in my past relationships to where it's like, I feel like that's my love language. I need you to be secure in us and give me my space.
Okay.
I don't like to be all overbeared and like all the time.
Okay, well, I got, you want to go?
I'll go. It says, what's brought you the most unexpected joy recently? And this one's like for connection. Honestly, when I took my trip to Atlanta, like, it was just so freeing. I've never taken a trip really by myself, like solo and stuff. Like, I've been going out on trips with people, or I go to visit. So I guess it wasn't 100% solo because I have my friend there and stuff. But it was just the things that I did. I just empowered myself. I was like, wow, like, I really found a lot of peace kayaking, and it was just so nice. Just listening to the like, the water run and the birds and the air. Like, it's just so nice to hear life. Like, I just felt like more lively. I felt more alive. And just like going out and doing different stuff that I don't normally do here. Like, well, I kind of do here, but in a different type of style and flair. Like, it just really brought me so much like happiness, and like sitting in the Airbnb by myself. Like, even some random man pulled up super fast and knocked on my door, and I like hit around and like peeked at him through the little bedroom window to see, because I didn't want to do it at the door or whatever, or open the door. I wasn't expecting nobody. So it made me like, even that little situation, like every piece of it, like really just kind of gave me a lot of just joy and just like power for myself. Like, I know that I'm able to do anything and everything that I ever said that I wanted to do. And I'm going to do all those things, and it's just like, it's just really a nice feeling. And I feel like it shows, and I just want to be in that type of space more often in life. Like, and I really want to enjoy life. Like, I don't want to just do the same old regular stuff. Like, I'm adventurous. I really do like to do all kinds of different stuff. I'm not too picky. I'm open, but at the same time, like, I just want to be free. I just want to be free.
Let the wind just go.
Feel the wind beneath my wings. I'm just trying to fly, y'all.
Right. So my question says, what's the most fun you can remember having with me recently? So I'm just going to, since it's my question, I'm going to say with y'all. Like, what was the most fun that I had with y'all? Okay. And that was when we went to the K-Tone birthday bash at was Beta. I had so much fun with y'all that night into the morning. We went downtown, we got on the little motor scooters, and we had like so much fun just like riding all downtown and stuff, like the wind in our hair. And we went to breakfast, and that's when I had like the most fun.
I can say the same. Like for real, I feel like we kind of bonded on a whole nother level like that night too. So I was like, oh.
And we're all such busy ladies. Like we have full-time lives and stuff, and then we always get to see each other once a week, so this is the time, you know, and so it's always good to just have more time, like a bigger gap of time to just spend time together, really get to kick it, get to know each other and everything. Like it's an ongoing process building friendships and just, you know, just being yourself and trying to figure out how can I be myself with new people and stuff. So, and are they gonna judge me? And like it was never like that. It was all love. We looked gorgeous. Like we killed it. Oh man, like the artist was he was vibing with us because we were vibing with him. It was such a good time, like the whole experience. We just had a really good time. So I definitely
shout out to K-Tone for creating that turn up because he does that once a year, right? Every time for his birthday. Yeah, that was cool.
That definitely made our night like very special. So that was cool. So y'all want to do another question or like what's it?
Let's do one of these.
Okay. One of these?
Yeah, let's do another.
Okay, we do one more round.
Okay.
One more round.
Of both?
Right. Yeah. Of these.
Of these, okay. All right, what do we get? How do you feel about joint accounts? I think I've never shared an account with nobody, so I would be uncomfortable sharing, like just being like, all right, well, I'm just gonna add your name to my account. Something like, oh, you can put some money, you can take money. Like, no, you can't do that. We can have one. We can like, and I say that like you can't take my money. Like, let's have a joint account where we both put money into it. We're gonna save. We take a 10%, or every week we have to put so much money in it because we have goals, and then maybe also utilize that account to invest together, and then like that could be one of our little like bonding times. I think that could be cool. Like I said, I've never had to do anything like that, but that sounds like that's something I would want to do. Like if we're gonna share something, like let's share it so we can be prosperous together. But if we decide that we're not gonna, I don't see myself joining nobody's account anytime soon or doing something like that anytime soon. But if we are to split and stuff, like it's got to go 50-50. Well, it's got to go based on how much money you put in, because I can see how much you put in, I can see how much I put in. If I put in more of the money in than them taking it, okay? But I would try to be fair about it at least. So, but hopefully it would never be anything like that. We just have a beautiful, prosperous little nest egg or something that we can just build on together, and and then I guess that helps you maybe learn their money habits and stuff too.
I mean, to answer that question for myself, I feel like if we're in a committed relationship like that, I'm okay with a joint account. But as long as you're okay with me having my own little account on the side, because I'm going to be okay with you having your own little account on the side. Like,
yeah, that's the same. They're both y'all saying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, same thing. I'm with her.
I'm with y'all.
We can have money.
We gonna have money together. This is gonna be the last question. Last question.
Okay.
All right.
Who eats pussy better, men or women? I feel like women.
Really?
Because I feel like because we have vaginas, we understand it better.
Okay.
I feel like a man, they do, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a professional pussy eater or whatever. Like, you know, you take the time, you know, because they do know what they're doing. But I just feel like, I mean, think about it. It's like, you know, I don't know.
Well, I'm just
we know our bodies and, you know, our anatomies. And,
okay.
Like, men have to learn
I used to think that. I used to think that a woman would, like, definitely know how to eat pussy better than a man because she is a woman. But until, you know, you actually experience it. And then it was like, oh, that's the hype of nothing. It's the same thing. You don't know how to eat pussy. Yes. Like, either it's like some people are blessed with the lips, you know, and the tongue of getting it done, and then some are not. That's what I believe. I don't feel like it's like a girl and a guy thing. I feel like you just know what you're doing. whether you're a girl or a guy. And then some just don't have it.
Right.
Okay.
Because a guy has definitely done the best.
Okay.
I do not have experience, so I cannot answer your question. I guess a guy does it best, but
I don't know. I guess that's what you say. Anyways,
I mean, like, what y'all think? What y'all think? Like, tap in real quick, let us know. But guess what? We gotta go, and we love y'all, and we thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you, our network. We love y'all for what y'all do, and we will definitely see you next Sunday.
bye.